Well, we're back on harvest after the bit of rain yesterday in the oats. We finished the oats earlier on today. We're back in wheat. This is a variety called KWS Palladium. It's a milling variety, and we're just in a field just up on the side of Breeden Hill, just above the villages of Kemerton, which is just down through there. We've sort of got Westmancote there in the background. Right in the distance we've got the Malvern Hills, and then we're looking down kind of May Hill direction there. Can't actually see May Hill, which probably means it's raining. Gloucester down through the middle of there, and then Cheltenham over on that side. A field called Butchers. It's a funny field, this one. Two very distinct soil types. We've got Cotswold Brash up on the top of here, and then about three-quarters of the way down the field it goes into a very heavy clay soil, and through the winter we basically had a whole load of springs just oozing out of the hill here, so it's some really patchy wheat. Patches have been filled with thistles, which is messing with the sample a little bit, but not much we can do about that. It will drag the average down on this field. On the yield map there are quite a lot of red bits. Moisture anywhere sort of 14.5, 15 back at the grain store. Yields kind of showing that at the moment, but in the red bits it's been down at kind of 5, just where it's really patchy. The plants were waterlogged over the winter, telling me that the tank is 3/4 full, which is on there, looks 68% full. Really waterlogged through the winter time, and then yeah, basically the brash bits of the fields have survived, and remarkably it's got a reasonable yield with the rainfall that we've had. Been a very cheap crop to grow in terms of fertiliser. Nitrogen out here is about 135 kilograms per hectare. It basically didn't get the final soil applied N, which would have been 60 kgs. Instead it had 15 of foliar, just trying to feed the plant through the leaves without engaging any soil. That's because it was so dry, wasn't going to actually get into the plant that way. It's one of our wet patches. This is kind of the bank across the field here. Goes across that way, goes across that way. There's the strip which is at the end of this field, dissects this block down through here, and those of you that follow Phepps and Angus, there's Rob's and Kemerton's cows, which are moving in their mob grazing style up and down the banks. See, it's quite patchy through here. Yields just kind of tailing off a little bit where the crops are a little bit thinner. Protein, we've got a protein monitor on the combine. It's pretty low, which doesn't surprise me, because the nitrogen we've had in here, we're running at about 11%. So we might get a little bit of a premium for the variety, but we will have to wait and see. There's quite a patch over here, look, along the bottom headland, where the water was just basically running through and off this field, through the hedge, and then into the next field as well. So yeah, a real tale of two halves of the season, and it's quite difficult to actually imagine what that was like going back, kind of walking these fields in February, December and January, but there we go. That's farming, and that's what we have to deal with. One thing's for sure though, the weather is getting more and more extreme, and farmers having to deal with that on the front line. So that is what we shall do. Come back tomorrow and see how we're getting on.